Welcome in, Mountaineer Nation. I'm Sam the Man, and this is another episode of the Mountaineer Effect. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers that has taken the time to hit that subscribe button and left me a comment. I love interacting with you folks, so please keep that up. I was going through some video comments the other day, and one kind of struck me, and that one was somebody said successful recruiting is due to winning and the coaching staff. And that may be true up to this point, but moving forward, I think that's not going to be the truth of it. I think successful recruiting is also going to entail convincing these kids that they're going to be able to come to your school and make money off of their image, their likeness. I think that's going to be a big pitch. I think it's something that you're already seeing with the richer schools, with Texas talking about giving their linemen $50,000 a year in image likeness money. I think you're going to see that trickle down, because what'll happen is if you don't pay, especially your offensive and defensive linemen, to stay, and they think they can go somewhere else and make money off of their likeness, they will go. I think that there's going to be a lot of kids that use college football as a money grab. It's not so much about the coaching staff anymore as it is the destination. We've seen that with this coaching carousel that we've been in, coaches leaving big programs to go to other big programs, and the amount of money that they're getting paid. The kids are seeing that, and they're going to know, like, if they're going to pay this coach this much money, and I'm the face of the program, where's my part? And that's where we're leading with this. And I think we're working our way down a really slippery slope to get to a point with college football where we don't really recognize it anymore. It is all about the money, and it's always been all about the money, but I think the kids, if they smarten up, they'll use that to their advantage. Because especially at these bigger schools, if they don't come up with some money for them, I mean, they'll look for it elsewhere, and they'll find it elsewhere. The days of Alabama having, 5-star quarterbacks waiting in the wings is going to be over, because those guys are going to say, well, I'm not getting to play and I'm not making any money. I'm going to go somewhere where I can both play and make money off of my image. I mean, that's what we're getting to. I think the name and image and likeness deal is going to help, along with the portal, is going to help diversify the landscape of football. I think the talent pool is going to get spread out even more. And that's why you have teams like Texas that's already looking to pay their players name, image, likeness money, because they're smart. They see the writing on the walls. That if you don't do that, they're going to portal out and go somewhere else where they can make some money. It'll work at some of the bigger schools and some mid-level schools, but there are going to be some schools that are really going to have a hard time recruiting, especially in the poor states, West Virginia being one of them. Coming here, making name and image money is going to be hard. You don't have the businesses to pay the millions of dollars that Spencer Rattler made and all of that. You just don't. So really, programs like that are going to be the ones that suffer. But I also think that kids nowadays are looking for something different to set themselves apart from everybody else. And that could be a good motivator for kids coming into West Virginia too, is being a part of something different, not being a part of the establishment. And it's not such a bad thing. But I think just the way recruiting has happened in the past and how it's all about coaches and winning, I don't think that's all of the equation anymore. I think there's going to be a lot more to take into the equation. I think that coaches and recruiters are going to have to evolve the way they do things to make kids feel like they can come here and you can make money off of your image or your likeness, and you can be a part of something that's different. And I think that's what it's going to be about. Then us mid-tier guys have a shot. But until that happens, you know, we're just going to have to see how it all unravels. And I would hope that West Virginia would get ahead of it a little bit and not wait to just see what happens. Get ahead of it, you know, start recruiting with the notion that, you know, anti-establishment, anti big money, anti all of that. And you might pull in some kids based on that alone. But I'm Sam the Man. This is the Mountaineer Effect. Tell me what you think. Do you think the future of college football and the way recruiting and stuff is done is still based solely around winning, or, you know, has it evolved and is it a little more about money? But anyway, have a good night. Let's go Mountaineers.